Trading Places was released in 1983 and was directed by John Landis. Damn, that was a long time ago. It tells the story of two millionaire brothers who conspire to switch the fortunes of a snobbish investor and a Willie Street con artist owing to a bet. So Trading Places was a movie that I had heard of before, but I just never watched it until recently. After watching it for the first time, I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought the story was creative, very funny, very entertaining. It's basically just a comedy, but it's got good heart in it, some very funny moments, real 80s vibes, but not surprising because the movie was released in the early 1980s. It's just a very entertaining, funny story, and I think the direction is very clever, very creative. I suppose the second half does drag a little bit, but I think other than that, it's a very funny story. It's not the most original story. It's not like an amazing story, but it's a funny, entertaining, fun, creative story, and I really enjoyed the storyline of the movie. The acting was great. Everyone plays their roles very well. Eddie Murphy is a legend. He's hilarious, and I think he plays his character very well. So yeah, the acting is pretty good. The characters are pretty good too. I thought Billy was a really funny protagonist. While Eddie Murphy brings so much life into his character, he's just a very funny guy who brings a lot of laughs to the table. I did like Lewis, and while I did feel sometimes he was a bit idiotic the way he was acting, but he was still a good character for who he was. The other characters are very good. They play off each other very well. There's some good dialogue and very good dynamics with them. I don't have as much to say about the other characters as I do with the two main ones, but the characters in the film are pretty decent, and the music of the movie is pretty good. However, I do have to say, some people do believe Trading Places is a Christmas movie. For me, not really. The storyline, yes, it does take place during Christmas, but it doesn't really have a Christmas story. Like, Christmas doesn't really impact the story. I know some people say Rise of the Guardians isn't a Christmas movie, but at least Christmas does play a big part in that film storyline, and we do have the character of Santa Claus. Trading Places doesn't really have that. It's just the story is normal, but there's Christmassy. Yes, it does have it's set during Christmas and there's the Christmas decorations and stuff, but Christmas doesn't impact the story. So for me, I don't believe Trading Places is a Christmas movie. So yeah, I really like this movie. Overall, Trading Places is a very funny movie. The story is a lot of fun, the dialogue is funny, the characters are likable, and the music is pretty good. This is definitely a movie that holds up very well. I'm going to give Trading Places an 8 out of 10. That's it for my Christmas reviews for 2022. Stay tuned for my next video. Until then, everyone, take care. Thank you for watching. Christmas is very, very soon. Oh my god. I can't believe it's nearly Christmas already. December really flies when you get older. Believe me, when you get older, December is so fast. And I mean so fast. But take care, everyone. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next review. Until then, skadoosh, everyone.